Hi, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. I'm your lovely spider host. And today we are going back to a video I did last year and we are updating some of the designs because I felt they could use a little tweaking. And basically it's so I wanted to make like a Greek mythology dating sim, and I kind of realized like there's a lot of interpretations of mythology, and I don't want to make like the big lore Olympus mistake where people are like, this doesn't really fit the context of the mythology and it kind of just is weird. There's criticisms to be had on like modern retellings and stuff, and obviously there's criticisms on the old retellings because um gross stuff in old mythology, because that happens with mythology. So people try to update the context, make it a little more suitable to modern taste, but sometimes there's criticisms in lacking context or how you decipher old mythology. So I decided why make it off of actual mythology characters when I can just make fictional children for them, like Monster High did. So I made fictional children of different mythology creatures or different mythology beings, and essentially that's what I decided to do as the updated version is kind of rolling in. I'm probably gonna make animated talk sprites for them eventually, but I'm focusing on Kiss of Nightshade first because I gotta get that done. I want you guys to experience this cute little story I have all written up. So obviously I wanted to just update these designs. Let's get into the video. So to start, I drew Medusa's daughter. She is named Althea. She, I didn't really go with like the original depiction of Gorgons and like the pottery and stuff because I was like, I don't know if I want to add wings. I know she's gonna have the snake hair and she's gonna have like a little snake body, but I kind of wanted to go with my own vibe because I wanted to, hee. I like designing. I like going a little cuckoo crazy. But there are some really cool designs of like Medusa and like the original kind of mythology depiction where it's like the curly. I don't know how to. Yeah, just look up some pottery of Medusa from like ancient Greece. It's really freaking cool. I do like the style of it, but I just decided not to go with it for this story thing because I feel like people would be like, "Oh, it's ugly," and I'm like, it's actually really pretty. I like the art, but I feel like I just wanted to go with kind of this style, because it's more my vibe. But the old ancient Greece art is really cool. But basically, the ideal for her is that she was born out of Medusa's head, along with I don't know how to say it. I think it's like, I forget how to pronounce it. I don't know if I'm gonna say this right or wrong, but it's like Cryosaur or Cryos, I forget. It's Cryos something. Basically, he's a giant. He was birthed from Medusa's head after she died. You know, basically, she just sprouted out from. He said, "Hello, world," and so did Pegasus. So that's basically lore. If you didn't know, Medusa does have children, even though they're probably most likely unwanted because we all know what Poseidon is. If you know anything, um, everybody says that Zeus has the body count. No, Poseidon does. He's the number one Greek god with the most children, other than I think Heracles and Zeus. So crazy, isn't it? We all have been shaming Zeus over here, even though he cheats on his wife. Ew, yucky, disgusting, gross, yucky, ew, 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 ew. But he cheats on his wife a lot. But so do most of the Greek gods. They're polyamory rampant. They're like, "Ooh, I got a wife, but I want to date you." It's just crazy. I don't even think. Let's just say this is crazy up in the Greek mythology area. There's like really gross stuff, and then there's kind of like, I like this cool mythology thing, but I would like it minus the really gross stuff. That would be nice, but that's why we get historical context, which is why I kind of thought with Althea she would kind of have a complicated relationship with Athena, because as much as I like the retelling of Athena, you know, protecting Medusa by making her a Gorgon, you also kind of hate the aspect that she helped Perseus kill her. And you're just kind of like, oh, you know, like, why that happened. So there's like complications with that story. But this is Ophelia. Ophelia is the daughter of the Sphinx that terrified Thebes. I just find her fun because I feel like she would talk in freaking rhymes, like Zakora from My Little Pony. So she'd talk in rhymes, and then I feel like she isn't as violent as her own mother. I feel like she would just kind of be like, do you deserve the riddle? Do you not deserve the riddle? Like she would kind of contemplate, like, do I tell the riddle and force you to answer it on the spot? Or do I not? You know, like, she plays with her food. Basically, she's like, do you deserve the riddle? Do you not deserve the riddle? Do I think you deserve the riddle? Yes, you do. You get the riddle. Now die. Basically, I had a lot of fun kind of rewriting the lore on some of these characters, and I decided, you'll see at the end of the video that I decided to remove Charybdis out of the lore, because I feel like I already got one of the monsters from that area, and I didn't want to do another water monster, because I already did, like, Scylla's kind of design, or, like, character, or, you know, originally, like I said, these were supposed to be the actual monsters from Greek mythology, and I was like, there's complicated lore, I have to do a lot of research, and then there's people who might not like the interpretation that I take with it, and have problems with it, but at the same time, I just felt it would be more fun to do fictional children where I can just make up the lore. Like, I can just have fun with it. I can world build. So, like I said, this is Ophelia. She is the daughter of the Sphinx. And I just find her very cool. But I replaced Charybdis with Arachne. So if you don't know, Arachne is like the weaver that got turned into a spider because I think she challenged Athena. I think it's Athena that she challenged. If I remember, it is Athena that she challenged. If I have it in my noggin, I think Athena's a lot like very common in mythology. She's everywhere. Anyways, my point being, basically, I replaced her with Arachne, so there's a little spider character, because I kind of had to. Look at me. Look at me in my eyeballs. Look at me. I think spider characters are cool. Anyways, this is Chimera. I believe I named her Hermione. I looked up a lot of Greek names because I like the Greek names and I wanted to stay within the Greek mythology kind of thing. But this is Hermione. She is the daughter of the Chimera. She's super cool. She's super pretty. SpongeBob, she has two other heads. I feel like she honestly just she vibes. I did a little mixture of like the character, like there's like some depictions where she's mixed with a dragon like Chimera is, but I just kind of was like, hiccup. Blah. Okay. I just kind of wanted to mix her with a dragon and a goat because I thought that would be cool, and then have a little snake tail, kind of like how Chimera does. I had a lot of fun with her design. I feel like I definitely learned some animal anatomy a lot better now. So, don't look at me. I'm learning my animal anatomy. Don't look at me. But I just used like the same background and like adjusted it depending on the character. Like the underwater scene was kind of for Scylla's kid. So obviously this is Hermione. She's super cool. I think she's super cool. She's scary buff monster. Look at the muscles. And the name of Martha Mayhew, the muscle. So I kept saying that around Christmas time with my brother. We watched like The Grinch, and I just kept making jokes about the random things I remember from Jim Carrey's The Grinch. Just the fucking the Santa, bye bye. Just so many random jokes I have stored in my noggin. Holiday Hoobly Waddy. Anyways, my point, it's not Christmas anymore, I should stop making these jokes. This is Hermione, she's cool. She got snake tail, she has two other sentient heads that can talk. They're awesome, they're very friend. This is Safhira. I didn't even know this was like a a Greek name. I was like, oh, I know this name because I know a VTuber called Safhira. Like, there's like this VTuber that I watch called Safhira because I like having background noise when I draw. So a little drama here and there don't hurt nobody. But on another note, this is Safhira. I just think she's very pretty, SpongeBob. I only gave her 5 heads instead of the 6 dog heads coming out of her body because I didn't want to draw that extra dog head. I was like, I'm not in the mood. So 5 heads she got. She got 5 doggies on her leggies. So she got 5 puppers. They're very sweet. They're a little intimidating at first. They're probably called Princess, and they probably will bite a child. But they're very sweet puppers. They're very lovey-dovey. They will attach to the character you guys probably make for like the dating sim and be like, friend. I had a lot of fun. I had to get the color palettes from my old, designs and stuff. So I sat here doing all the color palettes and stuff. I feel like I drew it a lot better. I really like how it turned out. Like I did a little fade in the middle on the water markings and stuff. I think it looks really nice and I like it a lot more. I think it's more cohesive. While it's still kind of staying with the original design, I had a lot of fun just drawing it. It's really pretty. She's so cute. I'm covering up the doggy heads. Hold on, let me just scoot. You see? You see them? Yes, little puppers. And then I rise again. So, but I think they are very cute. I made a little underwater scene, so I drew a bunch of little bubbles. And I think she just turned out really, really pretty. Like, just overall, I love the color palette for her. She's pretty, SpongeBob. She's pretty. I say that so many freaking times. She's pretty, SpongeBob. Patrick being a dork. That's me. Me with any pretty lady, just hi, 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 hi. Looking at me, pretty lady, just wink. I can't wink individually on this while I have them linked. Wink, wonk. Just blink, blink. Blink, the slow blink like the cats. There. Anyways, this is Nim. I named her Nim. Totally not because I stole it from Skyrim off of that spider you have to fight when you're in that one area. I just thought the name was pretty and I like Nim. Nim is a cute name. She's pretty to me. She likes weaving, she likes being cute, she likes being baby, she's very sweet and gentle. I love her very much. I almost sang the Calcifer cat song. He's a tiny little ham and he likes to give headbutts. Calcifer. You get my point. I'm over here just stimming. I'm stimming like a little goblin. But basically, Nim is a weaver like her mama. She's actually very creative. She does a bunch of different arts and crafts. And she likes incorporating natural materials and stuff because obviously she just can't go get a whole lot of stuff to paint with or anything. So she figures it out by herself. She learned how to do that by hand. She overall is really a cutie patootie. I had fun. So I've updated how I draw my spider anatomy because I wanted to kind of keep it closer to how it looks on an actual spider. At least a tarantula, because I like making tarantula characters. They're so cool. So cool. So fluff. So fuzz. So floof, but. So I want to pet the spider butt, but hairs make itch. That's the unfortunate part. You can't really go around petting tarantulas because they got little hairs on their butts that they flick at you if they're like, get away from me, I'm gonna make you itchy. Flick. So beware my little spider butt hairs that you see on my models. They'll make you itchy. But she's really cute. I kind of went with a little purpley theme for some of her spider areas and a little bit of her hair. She ended up really cute and I'm really happy with how she turned out. She's pretty to me. She's so cute. I love her. A lot of people are like, ew, spider, ew, ew. And I'm like, no. Yes, spider. Bug character, cool. I like bug. I'm just like, I'm overall just like, oh, bug. Anyways, here are the pretty ladies. I will post the full art and the little lore about them eventually. So, yeah. It should be up by the day that this is posted. I will do the boy characters in another video that will be coming soon. But I want to, just overall, I wanted to work on my lore stuff. Little fun video stuff. Just fun stuff. Yay! Anyways, there's all my pretty ladies. And, yep. So, how'd you like the pretty ladies? Tell me. Tell me. Anyways, thank you so much for watching my videos. I love and appreciate all your guys' support. And I'm gonna make cool, fun stuff out of some of my random worlds I have. I'm gonna make it cool. I'm gonna make it fun. So, oh, I'm lagging a little bit. It's okay. It's okay. Oh, I'm lagging. Okay. But I want to make it cool. I want to make it fun. And, obviously, I want to share. I have to share my art. Anyways, thank you so much. I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye!